Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Passes it to Bridges. Good on the triple.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Ball against Conley. Mitchell in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, he didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thank you, David.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Ayton against Bogdanovich. Back to Bridges. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Conley against Paul. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match it with his blinding speed.
Ayton finds Paul. Bridges outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got 8.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And it's Conley penetrating. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Now here's Paul. Outside Crowder. Inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Crowder with the steal. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with him.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Takes it inside. Just 5 on the clock. O'Neal from long range.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Got that one up quick. It's a tie ball game.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Conley into the lane. Mitchell trying to free himself. Good work defensively by Crowder. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lets it go from deep. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Gobert. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum. And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Now here's Paul. The pass to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Conley into the lane. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to O'Neal. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Rudy Gobert may be one of the most valuable centers in the league. His defensive abilities have earned him contract numbers that'll make your head spin.
Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Jacks up a three. Another three for Phoenix.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Conley into the lane. And the layup's good off the glass. Conley's got 8.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And Bogdanović throws it down.
In pick-and-roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
All up top, covered by Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Over Gobert. Gobert knocks it away.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
He's been unable to keep it going after that hot start.
Conley against Paul. Doesn't go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. It's deflected. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And the dunk by Booker.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Conley scanning the floor. Over Paul. Conley finds Gobert. Gobert, the screen. To the paint. Here's Conley. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now Paul. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And he stays with it. Goes back up. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Paul dishes to Crowder. 5 on the clock. Tries again. Gobert with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court, but off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides, just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Paul kicks to Bridges. 18 feet out. It's good, and the Jazz is cut to just 1 in the basket from Paul. Paul's got 5 points so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
One of the wrinkles Bojan has added to his game, operating with efficiency in the mid-range area.
Ball against Conley. The kick out to Crowder. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Conley against Paul. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Rebounded by DeAndre. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Knocked away and stolen by Bogdanovich. Shakes him, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Ayton. All sorts of time. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
O'Neal misses. Suns trail by 4.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Off with the layup.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And that's it for the first.
The Jazz.
Thanks, David. And we'll be. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Whiteside. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the 1. Clarkson up top. He's covered by Shamet. Now, here's Ingles. He's guarded closely. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Here he goes, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Payne passes to Johnson. Back to Payne. Johnson left side. Pass to Payne. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Gay, and then Gay with the dunk.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Payne looking around. From 11 feet away, Johnson kicks to Shannon. Shot clock at 5. Back to Johnson. The Suns need to get a shot off. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Some dishes to Whiteside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Whiteside's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Down low, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Shamet. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Phoenix has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Okay, that's good.
Quality offense. Ingles does a great job of controlling the pace and very unselfish.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Payne finds McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Oni passes to Ingles to the inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's the dish to Gay. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Whiteside sets the bit for Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. Rejected by Johnson. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Suns trail by 4. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Payne kicks to Johnson. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And here's Ingles outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Back to Bridges. Booker outside. Bridges dishes to Booker. And the Suns miss again. Jazz leading by 4.
Always in the right place at the right time. Ingles is a guy you trust to make these plays.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bridges misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the pass to Crowder. Nifty move. He takes it up and lays it in. Crowder's got his second basket of the night.
He's a power player. That's Crowder's game once he gets inside.
Clarkson for 3. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Jazz up by 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
But there's one thing Paul does best. It's running an offense, finding the best look.
Pass to Mitchell. And he drives in. Changes up. Crafty move. Second chance shot. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. He had a nice open look right there. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker the pass to Bridges. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. O'Neal kicks to Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Nice move. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Conley against Paul. Bridges outside. Paul dishes to Bridges. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Crowder with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And it's Paul missing. Jazz leading by 4. Mitchell outside. There's the drive, and then Mitchell hit the dunk.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Paul looking around. Ayton with it. Shot clock at 6. Booker finds Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Launches a 3. And they get it back. The drive by Paul. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
This is where Chris Paul dominates, using the dribble drive to create offense and get himself to the line.
Both free throws good from Paul.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell outside. He takes it in. Conley with a wide open look. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Well, 3, Bridges. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Paul goes in. Booker outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. Jazz leading by 8. 1:03 left in the game. Booker against Conley. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here and what looks to be a solid win for Utah.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Paul with the ball, now defended by Mitchell. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Outside Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Thank you, everybody.
Well, hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Allie. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score. An incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
CP3 taking a hit, still unfazed.
And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. And that one good. Young's got 5 now.
But you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Paul passes to Ayton. Going inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Outside Young. Outside Herter. Off target with the 3. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Booker, the pass to Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Capella, screen on Paul. Young from long range gets the 3 to fall. Give him 8.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
To the right side. Paul against Young. Outside for Booker. And he drives in. Back to Paul. Launches it. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Uh-oh. They might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Young on the attack. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Capella, the pass to Young. There's the 3. And Booker pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Crowder right side. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Herter. Outside Young. There's 1:47 left in the first. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got 11 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Paul passes to Booker. Now Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Outside Herter. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. There's Young with the 3. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. He takes it in. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Young against Paul. Screen by Capella. And Young, here we go. Shoots over Paul. Young misses.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. There's Young with the three.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor.
From the arc, it'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Mikal Bridges has been on display.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Clock at 6. Pass to Reddish. And a deep 3 from Young. The long-distance 3 is buried. Young's got 14 points. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Paul against Young. Here he goes. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Now here's Ayton. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
And the shot goes. He's got 18.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Paul passes to Ayton. Crowder outside. Three-pointer. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside Young. Pass to Reddish. The Hawks need to get one up here. And again, Trae Young for 3. Young's got 21. Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
Young against Paul. It's Herter on the wing. Another 3 for Atlanta. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Ayton passes to Paul. 1:49 left in the second period. And the shot's good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Outside Young. It's Herter on the wing. Pass to Capella. Collins outside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ayton. And here's the fast break. Nice move. And laid in by Booker. And now a 3-point Suns lead.
Booker runs the floor so well. A terrific sense of where to be in that kind of situation.
Collins outside. The 3-ball. And no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution for the Suns.
The Suns have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second.
T-shirt time! All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers!
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. There's 57 seconds left in the second. Payne on the bounce. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Suns lead by 5.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Williams in the post. Called in by McGee.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Shamet, no good. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. He gets it in there. The Suns have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Payne against Wright. Pass to Shamet. It's Nader on the wing. Here's McGee. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job.
And the first half comes to... And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Lou Williams, Danilo Gallinari out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Jang in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. It's Shamet on the wing, Williams defending. Here's Shamet. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
The Hawks trailing. Now Wright. There's the drive. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Pass to Nader. 6 to shoot. Pulls it from the top of the key. No good on the shot. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Right outside to the paint. Here's Jang. And a nice finish on the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And here's Payne. Pass to Šarić. McGee with it. He's against Jang. Here's Payne. Got a hand on it. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside Hunter. That one's good. This game is all even. Hunter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Payne against Wright. Payne drives. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Payne against Wright. Outside Hunter. Takes it inside. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. Just 5 on the clock. Knocked loose. Up top, Gallinari. Over Šarić. Gallinari's shot is off.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Šarić finds Payne. And here is McGee. And he can't jam it through.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Outside, Williams. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Suns have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And an intentional foul right there. Phoenix making some changes. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Paul passes to Crowder. Ayton with it. Driving inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, get out of the way. Ayton at 7-1 with room to run.
We've got 1:28 left in the third.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Back to Young for the lead. Drills it from deep. Young's got 24 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Crowder. With the drive. Now Ayton. Back to Crowder. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Capella. To the inside. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Paul against Young. Clock at 4. Driving to the basket. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. 26 points for him.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Booker for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
Inside, here's Capella. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Tie game in Atlanta. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get...
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in its center, filling out the middle. Young against Paul. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Herter. Count it. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Herter also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
Young against Paul. Outside for Booker. Now here's Ayton. Guarded closely. Booker, pass to Ayton. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Young with it. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 28.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Aiden. Bridges right side. Paul into the lane to take the lead. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Paul.
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
Outside Young. Pass to Herder. Banked it in off the glass. Herder's gotten 4 this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Young against Paul. Aiden into the lane. Out to Bridges. Back to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
How about that? Aiden showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Young with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Here's Capella. Oh, Aiden with the block. Driving in. Here's Bridges. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Outside Young. Nifty move. Tries again. Capella. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Right side Paul. Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. Outside Booker. Crowder against Collins. And the shot falls short that time. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Ball against Young. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Paul into the lane. Atlanta with a rebound. 55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Young.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Aiden with the throwback.
The crossover. Money.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Young from long range. And Aiden pulls it down. So it's Phoenix now. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
And that's an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
It's funny how much Chris Paul is showing so much nuance that he has as he's aged in this game. Just an unequaled and unmatched intelligence from the point guard position.
Outside Young. No good there. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
DA, it's all yours. I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Young, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Conley against Young. Mitchell right side. Gobert off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Herter. Back to Young. 3-pointer. Utah with the rebound. Out left to the wing. Conley finds Mitchell. Out to Conley. Driving to the basket. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Collins. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now, here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
We see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Young. 4-point game. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Gobert.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Young passes to Capella. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Inside. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Now Mitchell. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. The pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Out to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Young outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Outside Conley. Passes it to O'Neal. And here is Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. To the wing right side. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Collins. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Conley against Young. Up and in on the layup.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden
The defense barely gets a chance to react.
Conley surveying the D. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Jazz shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
Young with no one around. Drops in the tray. He has 5.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
And it's Conley penetrating. Mitchell outside.
Kevin Herter. That's his first.
For Utah, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for Utah.
That's good from O'Neal.
O'Neal. 2 shots.
O'Neal hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz up by 8. Live.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down for your chance.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, at the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. Now Conley. After the missed 3 from John Collins. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. Outside Conley. They double team Conley. Clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
And here is Conley following the three-pointer from Cam Reddish. Another miss by Utah. Young with the ball. He's got 5 from outside off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The Hawks trail by 7. Young looking around. The 3 gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter. Herter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Conley against Young. Conley dishes to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Driving inside. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 5 points so far. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Capella. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. The Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Herter. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. 2 minutes. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your lead list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Now here's Reddish. Tight defense on him. Here's Herter. And it's off from 3-point range.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. He has 7. To the right side. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. Rebound by the Hawks. Young outside. From deep 3-point range. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Conley finds Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni into the point guard position. Now here's Wright following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Wright looking around, driving in, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What you appreciate about Delon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
Jazz leading by 9. Clarkson outside. There's the pass to Oni. Passes to Ingles. 6 to shoot. Feeds to Gay. That one's not going to go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Right side. It's stolen by Ingles. All alone. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Such a skilled defender. Joe Ingles great at positioning himself and using his length to poke balls away.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around the younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Outside Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. The Hawks trail by 14. Right outside. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Utah's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Clarkson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Boom, he jams it straight down.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And right, here we go. Hunter, no one around him, hands it from downtown.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Ingles.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Driving the lane. Can't hit from in close. The Hawks trail by 13. 1:49 left in the third. Williams got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Gay kicks to Ingles. Gay a screen on Williams. Ingles passes to Gay. Williams with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Gallinari leading the charge. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And that one's good. Hunter.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Here's Oney, guarded by Wright. Gay inside. Gallinari on him. Pass to Oney. 4 on the shot clock. Whiteside a screen on Wright. Here's Oney. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And what the timing ideal. My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And that one's good. Wright's got 4 this quarter.
You have to account for DeLon Wright at the cup. This guy has good size at his position.
Clarkson outside. And there's the pass to Oney. Kicks it to Whiteside. Another shot, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta. For Utah, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throw.
Good on both. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Young against Conley. Lets it go with the 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz. 13 points up at the end of the period.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Herter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Now here is Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. He kicks it to Whiteside. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Atlanta with the rebound. Young outside. Nice move. And the shot is long.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Mitchell outside. Outside Conley. Latrey. He can't hit that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Herter. Back to Young. The three.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Utah leading by 11. Going inside. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Mitchell. Got a hand on it. Here's Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. Drills the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Shoots the three. Nailed from three-point land.
And guys, getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Conley. Book it off the crossover. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
And Young kicks to Reddish. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. From deep. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz leading by 13. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. Right side Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And O'Neal gets it to go.
See, this is something that I think Donovan Mitchell needs to keep working on. To me, his responsibility is to get his teammates going as much as himself.
Shots good from Young.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. 1:35 left in the fourth. Young way outside. Utah with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The pass to Gobert. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. A three from Bogdanovich. He can't get it to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Jazz.
The big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Here's Herter. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
And this is Young's mentality, ready to shoot the rock as soon as he catches the pass.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Young against Conley. Fires from the wing. And it's John Collins with the rebound. From deep three-point range. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and
better, Allie, no doubt about it. And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Booker. 4-3. The shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. O'Neal on the wing. Bogdanovich up top. Stolen by Bridges. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Suns, DeAndre.
And so he hits both. Here's Utah. Now here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Now here's Conley. Gobert inside. He's against Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Out on his own on the break. And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Pass to Ayton. Ball against Conley. Bridges, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. O'Neal pulls it in.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship. Like yours truly, I mean, he does it the right way. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. On the take. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
From 11 feet away, and Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And Booker with the jam.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Here's Conley. It's not going to go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
An open look for Booker. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Conley passes to Mitchell. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. The kick out to Conley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
Now here's Aiden. Left side Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Up top Paul. He's guarded by Conley. From deep. Paul can't get it to go. It's good if it goes. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close.
Your jazz dancer. Your jazz dancer.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Utah?
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
On the court right now for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Mitchell. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
High percentage looks are easy money for Donovan Mitchell. He's got a great touch from the inside.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. The 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Conley's got 10 points in the game.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
Pass to Crowder from outside the arc. The shot no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Outside Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Fires the 3. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Suns trailing. Left side Booker. Bridges passes to Paul. Into the lane. And here's Crowder from the arc. Utah with the rebound.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Back to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Ball against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. Here's Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Will it go? The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's the break. The pull-up. Up again. It's good on the putback. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Ball drives in. Over Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Mitchell. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were their last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. Left side, Bogdanovich. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Ayton. Crowder outside. Back to Aiden. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Aiden. Back to Paul. To the middle. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And he makes the first. So Utah ends up going with a new group. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Šarić checks in for Crowder. Nader comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Down low. Here's Gay. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Payne. Pass to Nader. Fires from deep. Utah with the rebound. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Honey. It's stolen by Šarić. Here's Nader. Hits a three-pointer. Nader's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Clarkson, right side. From downtown, and it's Gay with the three. Gay's got 5 now.
Rudy Gay knocked that one down. His three-point shot is getting better and better.
Pass to Šarić. Ooh, and an air ball on that one. Way off. He gets it off. And so it's the Utah Jazz. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
The Suns, 60.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Jordan Clarkson, Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah right now. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so. BA, obviously championships matter, but I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that too.
Back to Shamet. Fires, top of the key, connects, the jumper drops. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Clarkson outside. Now here's Ingles. He's guarded closely. There's a screen by Whiteside. Clarkson attacking. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Outside Payne. Pass to Šarić. Whiteside against McGee. Šarić down low. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Shot clock at 3. The shot by Payne, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Ingles passes to Whiteside. Back to Ingles. Over to the left wing. Here's Oni, defended by Payne. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Šarić. He can't get that one to fall. And Utah will come the other way. Gay attacking. Clarkson for 3. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Saric. To the inside. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to McGee. The shot misses. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. Gay attacking. Soft touch off the glass. Gay's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Getting it done inside. Rudy Gay not just floating around the perimeter.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. Tries a 10-footer. No luck on that one. The Suns shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Saric, the pass to Payne. Trying to get back on track. And they're able to recover.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
Clarkson outside. Here he goes. Goes back up. Out to the right wing. Here's Whiteside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Whiteside's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. The 3. Now here's Payne. Tightly guarded. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
The other thing, they continue to fill it up from 3-point range, making it look easy.
A line change here for Utah. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Saric. Bridges, he's checked in for Nader. And it's Booker in for Shamet. Payne against Conley. Shot clock at 6. Payne, the pass to Ayton. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Phoenix foul.
Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Payne. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley passes to Mitchell. And there's the drive. Puts the move on. Tipped.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get fouled.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened.
Make some noise.
Well, the Suns shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Crowder. Ayton passes to Paul. 4 on the clock. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul so far.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. There's the triple. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Utah's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Jazz with possession here. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Clock at 6. And Gobert with the stuff.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. He shoots. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Now Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Outside Conley. On the take. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so here's Phoenix, trailing by 17. Bridges outside. Ayton with it. Back to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Conley against Paul. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Crowder. Left side Booker. To the paint. Back to Ayton. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
What about the passing of Conley? Always ready to zip it over to the open man.
Conley against Paul. Up top, Booker. Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. And Gobert with a block. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Now here's Conley. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. Outside for Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Outside Paul. Crowder right side. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Donovan Mitchell.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
And Phoenix has possession, following the bucket by the Jazz. Paul against Conley. Ayton. Good D by Gobert. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
The 3 from Mitchell, and he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Here's Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's O'Neal. Fires for 3. That one is off. Outside Paul. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team.
take it away. It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. So Phoenix will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Capella sets a screen for Young. Tonight, lots of young players, a lot of energy brand on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one, and then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
Down low, here's Paul. Second shot opportunity, and easy 2 points on the layup.
Just Paul showing his strength there, just pulling his way past the defense and that aggressive coverage.
And Young, here we go. That one drops for him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Ayton in the high post. Capella's there. Paul passes to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Passes it to Crowder. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Paul outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Takes a 3. Herter, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Booker the pass to Crowder. Ayton up top. Booker outside. Fires the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
The Booker shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Young taking his time here. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Field goal.
Young's got 7 points. Paul dishes to Ayton. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Paul, no one around him. Good. A nice assist from Booker. He has 5.
Uh-oh. They might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Young passes to Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And it's Paul penetrating. Lays it up off the glass. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Pass to Crowder. Paul outside. Ayton in the high post. Paul with the screen for Ayton. Bridges outside. Over Reddish. Bridges misses. The Hawks leading. Herter passes to Capella. Bridges against Collins. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. So here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. Misses from short range.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young against Paul. And Young kicks to Collins. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella. The kick out to Young. Here's Herter over Booker. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4.
3-point
The
field goal.
star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Young against Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. Paul against Young. And here is Paul. Rebounded by Capella. Young with the ball. 13 points in the game. Over to the wing. Capella with a screen on Bridges. Reddish the pass to Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. And the rejection by Ayton.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Suns trail by 4.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Now the pass to Bridges. Ayton against Capella. Paul with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Paul's got 10 points.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
Collins finds Young. Beyond the arc. Again, Young missing. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Shoots over Capella and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal
play by Crowder there. He uses that fake, and the defense got fooled a little bit, and then he drew the foul.
And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
And here's Young from the arc. Bridges with the board.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And the Suns miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And taken away by Paul. To the inside. It's stolen by Reddish. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Herter. And a miss there on the triple. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Paul against Young.
2 minutes remaining in the
Paul kicks to Ayton. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Pass to Herter. Young against Ayton. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Young for 3.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Paul looking around. The kick out to Crowder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Capella. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Paul outside. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Herter, defended by Booker. Yes, it's a fall. The bucket from Herter.
Known for being a scorer, Herter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Bridges outside. Dives to the hoop, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Not settling for jump shots there as Herter gets his way on the drive.
And Paul launches it from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first. All right, thank you, David. And folks,
The Hawks, 25.
and we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Shang, Lou Williams out there with Wright. Then there's Gallinari, and it's Hunter in at the small forward.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
The shot from the low post is good. Wright's got his second basket.
Well, he's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Inside, it's deflected.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Passes to going up. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Sharch to the middle, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Right, the pass to Hunter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 8.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Shamet finds Payne for the 3. And that one's good. Shamet's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. The Hawks leading by 5. Now here's Wright. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Wright. Into the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Both good from the line that time. And here's Sharch. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Payne looking around. The pass to Shamet. With the drive. Here's McGee, and he lays it straight in. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
And Zhang kicks to right.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Three-pointer. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Suns trail by 5. Saric outside. And stolen by Wright. Gallinari outside. Dishes it to Williams. Just 5 to shoot from outside the arc. Nader grabs the board. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Shamet. Count it. Shamet's got 5 now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And right, here we go. To the paint. He kicks to Zhang. A second chance effort from deep. Gallinari. And no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Shamet the pass to McGee. Williams for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, you got to honor Lou Williams' shot from deep, especially if he's got other things going offensively. Has a great feel for when to pull the trigger.
Shamet the pass to McGee. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wright looking around, and there's the drive. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Wright's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Knocked loose. The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks on top. They're up by 6.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Here now a chance to show you assist to the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ball against Young. Capella, high post. Pass to Herter. From the arc, Bridges with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Booker dishes to Crowder. Paul outside. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Here's Ayton. That one a little long.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Young against Paul. Capella with a screen on Paul. Collins, good.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
Suns trail by 6. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. Lock at 6. The dish to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Hawks leading by 6. Young outside. Capella with a screen on Paul. And here's Young from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Stolen by Collins. Fires for three. Buries it from three-point range. And the Hawks lead by 9. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Paul with the ball, and it's Reddish picking him up. Bridges attacking. That's a 2 from Paul. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Takes the 3. Young, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Booker banked in off the glass. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
We've got 1:18 left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Reddish. Goes back up in the corner. Herter with it. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 7-point differential. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bridges. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And here's Young from the arc. No good. Shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. Bridges finds Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. From downtown. That shot off. Out to the right wing. Here's Herter. Puts up a 3. Connects from three-point range.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
Utah Jazz.
And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, BA. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Jazz. With the drive, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Young. And he drives in. It's blocked by Gobert.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Young against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Takes it inside. 5 to shoot. Up and in on the layup. Mitchell's got his second basket on the night.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
For 3, Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Conley with the ball, picked up by Collins.
Hawks foul. Cam Reddish. And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Capella with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Pass to Young. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Drives to the hoop, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Collins outside. And here's Young. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. And the Hawks with another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Stolen by Young. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Until they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Atlanta with the ball. 7-point differential.
2 minutes.
Got a piece of it, and they get it back. That one goes in. Collins has got 5 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Conley goes in. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Collins with a screen on Conley. 6 on the shot clock. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Young's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Pass to Conley. This one for three. Can't hit that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Now Young. He's got 5. From deep. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Conley. And he banks in the layup.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
43 seconds left in the first. Outside Young. Capella screen on Conley. Young from long range, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Conley goes in, pass to Bogdanovich, and Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Driving in, puts up a 3, and that one's good. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 7.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
There's Young with the 3.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back after this word. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Capella screen on Conley. Pass to Collins. To the middle. And stolen by Gobert. Oh, got a piece of it. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Capella. Here's Herder. Shot clock at 5. Here's Collins. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
If the contact wasn't going to hold Collins down, he explodes into it and finds the shot.
Conley goes in. For 3, O'Neal. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. O'Neal's got his first 3 points of the game. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, BA, I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball play.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Jazz making their last shot. Young against Conley. Collins outside. Rebound, Utah. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Pass to O'Neal. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from 3-point land. And now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Here's Young. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Young against Conley. Left side Mitchell. Gobert on the high post. Stolen by Capella. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Atlanta's gone 6 of 8 from the 3-point line in this matchup. Outside Herder. Back to Young. Takes a three. Unable to get that one. And it's Utah the other way. Mitchell drives in. The shot that time not on target. Collins with the defensive effort. Outside Young. Let's go with a three. And it's Young again missing. The Jazz have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. He takes it in. And Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup. Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint. Obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Now here's Young. Here's Capella. Second chance shot. And Gobert with a block. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Conley against Young. Down low. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's O'Neal. Capella with a block. Young with it. He's picked up by Conley. 29 seconds left to play in the half. Back to Young. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Clarkson with the ball. Pass to Whiteside. Now Ingles. There's a screen by Whiteside. Ingles passes to Whiteside. It's deflected.
Oh, the 7'3" wingspan erases that shot. Nice by Gorgie Zhang.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Appreciate it, Allie. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got DeAndre Hunter, Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgie Zhang. Then it's Delon Wright, and it's Williams in a two-guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Danilo Gallinari may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. Because of his size, he can score on the interior, post a mismatch. We know he's a tremendous shooter. Love his game.
Now here's Ingles. On target from range. Ingles got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here is Williams. Outside Gallinari. To the inside. Here's Hunter. Plays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Pass to Clarkson. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Shot clock at 6. Clarkson passes to Gay. And he makes it. Gay's got his first points in this one.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
Now here's Wright. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Whiteside with a block. Here's Honey. On the wing, Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
The Hawks leading. Right outside. Here's Jang. Right side, Hunter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
No debate there. He got hammered.
DeAndre Hunter at the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Oni, hounded by Wright. Outside, Ingles. Gay, a screen on Hunter. Here's Ingles. Gallinari pulls it in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Yep, that one goes. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Here's Oni. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And now the Hawks on the break.
2 minutes.
Outside, Williams. Launches a 3. The shot no good. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Utah has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Clarkson against Williams. Now here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. Here's Gay. Crafty move, and he sinks the layup. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
So for the Hawks, we've got 1:28 left to play in the third quarter. Outside Young. And he makes it on the layup. Young's got 20 points.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. To the left side wing. From deep, Gay. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Utah with the rebound. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Young, the pass to Capella. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Hawks lead by 3.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Here's Oni. Hey, rejected by Capella. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Hawks are...
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Young, following the bucket by the Jazz. It's blocked by Gobert. And he recovers it. Right side Herter. The kick out to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a 3.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
First team foul.
Utah has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Mitchell into the lane to take the lead. The shot by Conley, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
First team foul.
Now here's Young. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Tipped, and so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Tries a 3 off the inbound.
He shot it so efficiently in the first half, but it looks like he's lost his momentum.
Poke loose. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Herter. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Utah trailing here. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Hawks have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Team second.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. And there's the rejection.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
So it's Atlanta now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Clock at 6. Here's Herter driving to the basket. Here's Capella, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
No good on that one. And no luck that time either. For Utah, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Mitchell from behind the arc. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Now here's Herter. Back to Young. Here's Reddish. To the paint. Oh, they need this! Capella can't get it to go.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
On the wing, Mitchell. 1:52 left in the game. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Outside Young. It's Herter on the wing. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. On offense, here's Utah. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Conley goes in. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Stolen by Collins. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Young can't hit.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
The 3 from Mitchell. No, misses that one. 8 for 11 now. Pass to Young. Good on the shot.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
From deep, Conley. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. The 3 is up. And Young is good for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now here's Young. For three. Another three for Atlanta.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Now Conley. So we see the Jazz get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.